welcome back to my channel. If you'd like to see how I created this look, please stick around. Also, I'm going to catch you up a little bit on my life, talk about what's been going on. I feel like a lot's been going on, but also like I just haven't felt like myself. But stick around, I'll tell you all about it after this. Thanks. Hi guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while that I haven't had a video up, so I wanted to come back on here and just do my eyeshadow and kind of catch you up. I've had a lot going on lately that just haven't felt like filming, and when I did film something I didn't feel confident about it, so I didn't want to post it. So I'm going to do this today. Also, I have new hair, so don't let that shock you. I change it quite often actually because I get bored. But we're just going to jump right into what we're going to do. I'm just going to do my eyes today. Even though I have colored hair, I think I might still do colored. I don't know. I might do like a gold eye. Might be really fun. We'll see. So first thing, I'm going to clip back my hair. I didn't realize that I was filming in this, but we're just going to go with it because I don't have time to change. Alright, so we're going to put down eyeshadow primer. I'm using shadow, you can't see this, I'm not going to show you. I'm going to use the Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. That has been my favorite, like, go-to. So, what's been going on? So I had a week where me and my husband just weren't on the same page. We were arguing. The car needs to get fixed. It still isn't done, but like I had to go get it looked at, and he went to take it looked at, but then I didn't trust the people, so I wanted to take it to get looked at on my own to get a second opinion. He, for some reason, didn't like that, so we didn't have a great week. We were arguing a lot. My boss was out on vacation, so I was busy with work. So we just had a bad week. That was the week of my birthday, which was about a month ago now. I'm sorry. And then at the end of that, we finally got over it, took the car for a look, got a second opinion. It's going to be like half the price for things. But I noticed my male cat, my baby boy, he wasn't like wanting to use the litter box. He was acting kind of strange, just being odd and not himself. So I took him to look at the vet, and it turns out that my cat has diabetes. And so usually when they have diabetes, sometimes if their blood sugar gets too high, if you don't catch it soon enough, it can affect their kidneys, and that becomes a whole other issue. So the vet was worried about that, but she said it could wait for testing. But I need to bring him in to get him, like, so we could get, like, going on insulin. Well, it's called Vetsulin for animals. And, so if we could do that. And so, I got home from work that day, went to take him, and my cat had, like, taken a turn for the worst. He didn't want to eat. He was very lethargic, just laying around on the floor, which was very sad. And my cat, he'll lay down and he'll sleep, but he doesn't stay there all day. He kind of roams the house, or he sleeps on the couch. Like, he doesn't lay on the tile. I'll list what palette I'm using down below. So that really freaked me out a bit because I'm not used to that. So I took him, and they gave him the shot and said that should help him feel a little bit better and hopefully make him want to eat. But if things didn't get better, to call the vet. So he wasn't wanting to eat anything, which we can't give him the insulin if he doesn't eat. That's one of the main things. Like, he has to eat, because if he doesn't, then his blood sugar will drop. And so, like, we couldn't give him that, and he didn't want to eat, and he just was, like, being lethargic. So Tuesday came around. That was on Sunday. So when Tuesday came around, he still was being, like, under the weather. So I'm going to do nudes, browns, because that's what I want my, I'm going to put some glitter in my eye, though, for you. So I took him back to the vet. No, that was Monday. I'm sorry. Monday. Took him back to the vet. And they said they wanted to go ahead. And they gave him a shot for nausea to help calm that down for him in case he was feeling nauseous. Because when cats get sick and don't feel well, they don't want to eat. So that was probably like 2 weeks ago. Sorry. I'm trying to do eyes and talk at the same time. It doesn't really work sometimes. Took him back. They gave him the shot for nausea. They also gave him some fluids. And said that hopefully that should help him get going. But then if he didn't feel any better, to call him back. So he ate a little bit that afternoon, but he wasn't like eating like he used to. My cat used to like be hungry all the time, which, side note, that's a sign of like an out of control diabetic, is when they're hungry all the time, drinking water all the time. They shouldn't be doing that. So he still didn't want to eat anything. So I had to take him back. No, I sent my mother. We didn't take him back. Called the vet. My mother-in-law went and she had to buy a can of wet food. And they gave her a syringe. And we had to force feed my cat until he would start eating on his own. And that went on for about 3 or 4 days of us force feeding him because he just would not eat. So we had to basically like feed him like a baby. Which, trying to feed a cat that doesn't want to be fed, good luck. Like, so my mother-in-law did that because I couldn't do it, and I was scared that I was going to choke him. So about after, like, he was just sleeping in a box, y'all. Yup, I can't talk. He was sleeping in a box on the floor and wouldn't, like, go anywhere. So, like, finally, after, like, 3 or 4 days of doing that, he started, like, eating on his own and acting more normal. So, we're at the point now, well, so he wasn't like climbing their cat tower either, which that's where we feed them. So he wasn't climbing that. And it took him a while to do that finally. But we finally are like kind of he's finally feeling better, and so because of dealing with all that, like my life has been like I just haven't felt like being on here, and I was just, you know, a nervous wreck about my cat and being upset about it. So I haven't been on here because of that. But we finally, I don't know if I told you, finally he's like, he's eating, he's acting normal. He's being like himself again. So now we're just at the point where we can give him he's supposed to get insulin twice a day. And he is like his happy self. And we have to make sure, but my other cat, because we didn't realize he wasn't eating, she was eating all the food. So now she's giant. Like, giant. And so she doesn't want to let him eat. So we have to make sure that we like block her, or like make sure that she allows him to eat, because sometimes she doesn't want to let him do that. I'm going to shoot off camera, put some mascara and lips on, and I'll be right back. So really the main reason why I haven't been here is because I've been really like anxious about my cat. But now that he's finally back to himself, I mean, there's still some things that we need to figure out and straighten out with him, but he's finally being himself again, and we've just trying to figure out like what he needs as far as his like insulin levels and like how much he's gonna be getting. But he's finally acting like himself again, which I'm so grateful, and I can't be more happy than I am. Like I don't know. That's just ridiculous. This video is a hot mess, and I'm sorry, but I'm always a hot mess, and you guys know that. But thank you for still staying subscribed. I hope you watch. Yeah, please subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if there's something you want me to use down below. If you have questions, concerns, tell me about your animals down below. Also, I'll list everything I used on my face. I didn't want to put lips or eyes on this video, like mascara on this video. I thought that's kind of pretty boring, but I'll list what I used down below. And I'll see you guys next time. We'll do like a real tutorial, something like that. Thanks. Bye.